Hey there, chemistry students. Sorry this is late getting out to you guys, but no worries. I'm not too stressed about it if you haven't watched the orientation or made it into class yet. It's still startup and first of year is always kind of tricky, right? But hopefully some of the stress is kind of, I don't know, wearing down or wearing off, and you're getting into those programs and being able to navigate a little bit. Once you do get into classroom, we do have a few rules or norms, and they're pretty basic. Be kind, be like appropriate, participate. The more we participate, the funner class is, and don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, so just a little bit about me. I have 4 kids. I've worked here at UTVA. I think this is my 12th year. This is my contact information. So I will show you where you can find that in the course, but if you need to get a hold of me, write this down. My phone, you can call or text me, email, but don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions or concerns. Some of my favorite things are just being outside. I love the mountains, I love the coast, and I just enjoy being outside. I live down in west central Utah, so out by Delta, if you know where that is. Some goals of our chemistry class. All right. I hope that you will be able to further your own science understanding and just learn effective strategies as a citizen scientist. Wow, that is a tongue twister, okay? And what that means is just to kind of make some observations in your everyday life and be conscientious of the science that's actually going on all around you and what you're doing on a daily basis. We're all scientists. And then, of course, I want you to be able to earn credit that will count towards graduation. And as far as graduation requirements go, for the whole state of Utah, the state requires 3 science credits. 2 of those science credits have to come from what is core science. Core science is earth science, biology, chemistry, or physics. Your 3rd science can be what's called an elective science. And so one of the core sciences, if you have 2 and you're taking a 3rd, that would fill your 3rd science slot. Other examples of an elective science are going to be things like environmental science, computer science. I don't know. I'm trying to think what the other, like marine biology. Some of those things will be an elective science. UTVA only requires 5.5 electives. So just throwing that out there. All right, some of the things that we're going to be learning about this quarter in chemistry is just kind of the first little bit is going to be just an introduction, matter, energy, the scientific method. I know we've all done that a million times, and just some unit conversions. Our second unit is going to be all about the atom, the history of the atom. And I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the periodic table this quarter. Probably it will be quarter 2. Oh, also at unit 2, we're going to jump into nuclear chemistry as well. Eventually, you're going to need a calculator for the course. We won't need it probably until the second half of the year to have a calculator, but you will need to have one that can do exponents and that has a log button on it. And so whether it's just a simple calculator like this one here, whether it's Desmos or Google Calculator, those online calculators oftentimes have those buttons we need. Okay, so another change with UTVA is we've moved away from semesters and we will now be issuing quarter grades. So that's new, and so each quarter you will earn 0.25 credits, and there will be 4 quarters. That's a lot how some brick and mortar schools do it mostly. We do still offer block classes, which is the same length as a quarter, but you earn a half a credit instead of a quarter credit. And so those block classes are going to be more in our elective department, but they're accelerated, so it's a lot of information, but it's a great way to earn credit, get ahead in credit, or even make up credits. Okay, and just as a reminder, you guys, this is another change UTVA has implemented. Only 3 days of live class, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mondays and Fridays will be flex days. There will also be time for if you need one-on-one help with your teachers. Reach out to your teachers. Reach out to me if you want a one-on-one help session. If Mondays and Fridays don't work for you, we'll try to figure something out, a time that works for both of us. So I'm always willing and happy to help you students if you need help one-on-one. So when we don't have live class, you guys, and there is an assignment assigned, the expectation is that you will do that assignment on your own. They will be treated as asynchronous days, which just means on your own. All right, so if you're watching the orientation video, that means you made it into Canvas, so good job, high five. But the way that your dashboard should be set up, you should have your block of classes, and there should be a time with the days on there that you're supposed to attend. A lot of our elective classes only meet once a week, so you can see down here environmental science only meets on Thursdays. So just check that, and if you're unsure, double check with your teacher. All right, and then as far as getting into live class, there's going to be a couple different ways. Modules, and then you're going to go to Engagely class link and click on Engagely Classroom Access. And I've actually changed the title. Now I have in bold, enter class here with some stars, hoping that that's going to grab your attention. That's how you're going to enter class right there. All right, this is also something that's going to be pretty universal or pretty consistent throughout all of your classes with UTVA. As far as your home page goes on each course, you're going to have the course name. I personally have these buttons here that are quick links, and then we all have a weekly calendar that has your assignments linked in the calendar. Okay, and so that's going to be kind of nice. So your weekly calendar will have everything that you need done, and then they will be updated by Monday sometime. Sometimes I'm like getting my weekly calendar out, so Monday sometime. All right. That's kind of how I roll, you guys. Okay, completing work. We do have due dates on assignments. We know that you're busy. We know you have other classes. Some of you guys are working, and some of you just do better, I don't know, at night or doing your assignments all on one day. Like, however works for you works for us. And so we are aware of that. And life just gets crazy, and sometimes you guys are out of town or whatever. So due dates really are just there for a guideline to help keep you on track. Okay, so you don't get too far behind, because that's never fun, making up assignments when you get really far behind. All right, we want you to do what's best for you. The unwritten rule, or maybe it's a written rule, I don't know, is that students are supposed to have their assignments done by Sunday at midnight. So whatever's been assigned Monday through Friday should be completed Monday or Sunday night at midnight. If you need extra time, just let me know. It's okay. All right, quick link buttons. My contact information is here. Once I finish this orientation video, it'll go here. You can also use this quick link here, our Engagely Classroom, and it will take you to the module that has the interclass here, right? And then this is our modules, and then if you need help with your computers or anything, K-12 technical support and all that information can be found right there. All right, tests and quizzes. You're allowed 2 attempts, so the first attempt and then a retake. If you need more attempts, let me know, especially if you have an IEP or a 504. The quizzes and assignments, you know, they're going to be a combination. Some of them are just going to be multiple choice. Some of them are going to be multiple choice and you have to type an answer. The way Canvas works, when we have some of those teacher graded questions, you'll get a score, but it will only show like the multiple choice. Once I go in and grade, it will update your score. So that's how those work. Okay, as far as extra credit goes, there's 3 different ways to earn extra credit. So notes, if you want to turn in unit notes at the end of a unit. Right now I don't have a place for you guys to put them, which I'm not too worried about because we're still building our courses. If by chance there's still not a place for you to put your notes by the time we get through Unit 1, you just email them to me and then I jump in and give you extra credit. Part 2 test, they are also extra credit. And then the occasional extra credit worksheet. Okay, labs and assignments. This isn't locked down hard. This is just kind of a rough estimate. 1 to 2 like written assignments. It could be a lab, it could be a worksheet. I could ask you to turn in, you know, required guided notes. It will be something. They're going to be either Word document or Google Word. We do our labs, most of them, through a program called Gizmos. And then there is a lab report you turn in with those. All right, and just as a reminder, those are not automatically graded, and it takes me a while often to get those graded. So you just keep that in mind if you're worried about your grade. All right, cheating, just don't do it, you guys. And especially with AIs out there, like I personally think AIs are a really great tool. It takes a lot of time out of the, you know, if you Google a question or something and then you have to go through all the websites to try to find like the answer you're looking for. I think AI is really great for that. It saves time. Doesn't necessarily mean that AI is always right, so you're going to want to double check your work or double check answers or something. And then AI is great for research, for finding information and stuff. What it's not okay for is for you to copy a question, put it in AI, see the answer, write the answer down. Okay, that is considered cheating. But if you're stumped on a question and you need help, you can put it in AI. If you're really using it to learn, it can be a great learning tool. But don't just have it do your work for you. Okay, there are 3 main buttons on the course homepage that's going to be your best friends. And those are going to be the home button, the grades tab, and modules. Okay. Oh my goodness, this kitty is biting me. And he has sharp teeth. All right, he had to make an appearance in the orientation video though. Okay, so home has the weekly calendar and the quick links. Grades shows your current grade and any missing assignments or zeros, okay? And modules is where you're going to access the week's work, okay? And so that's going to include readings, assignments, quizzes, tests, and anything like that. Okay, modules, they work kind of sequentially. I'm trying to organize them for things that you have to do first and then that you follow and you just work through the module. The orientation module will be set up just a little bit different than the rest of our content modules. So our content modules, they're going to be just a little bit different. So I have our first unit, the study of chemistry, and then this learn and practice. This learn and practice page, you're going to click it and then it's going to pretty much take you to what would be the equivalent of our online book. And then there's going to be like links, okay? That's going to take you to specific content. It's going to be, well, I guess I have it right down here. I don't have to try to explain it. So 1.1, the scope of chemistry, just kind of tells you what chemistry is. 1.2, alchemy, how did that even come about? the branches of chemistry, the scientific method, okay? And so they're all going to be hyperlinked to the digital book that I am using for this class. Under Demonstrate, this is where you're going to find all of your graded work, and they will be listed separately, okay? So there will be the quizzes, the assignments, the test, worksheets, labs, guided notes, anything like that you're going to find under Demonstrate, but they will be right there. You don't have to click on that Demonstrate. It actually won't take you anywhere. So that's kind of how I have my course set up. Feel free if you see a course set up differently with a different class and you think it flows better or is easier to handle or manage, let me know and I'll take a look at it, because I definitely want this course set up to be user-friendly and just something that's going to work for everybody. Okay, if you come to live class, you don't need to do like the assigned readings that day, because we're going to cover the information in live class. And again, if you miss live class or on the async days, Monday, Friday, if there's something assigned, the expectation again is that you're going to complete that on your own. But for sure, feel free to contact me if you have questions or concerns, you don't understand something, whether you contact me through email or a text. If you need a one-on-one help session, again, just let me know. All right, this is kind of what the gradebook looks like. One of the nice things about Canvas is the assignments are already linked. And so if you have something missing that you need to complete, the blue words means they're hyperlinked, so you can click on that and it will take you right to the assignment. So that's pretty nice. And daily reminders, don't forget to check the class plan, which is now called the weekly calendar. Check your email, check your gradebook, watch the lecture videos. My hope is that I'll have some shortened versions of the content we're covering, hopefully like for the week that I can cover for weekly, if you just missed, then you can kind of skip and scroll through to where you need instead of having to watch a whole live class. That gets kind of hard. And then lastly, just keep up with the schedule, stay on track and do your work. And again here, my contact information, communication is key. If there's something not right, please let me know. All right. Okay, that's it. Have a good rest of your day, you guys, and let me know if you have any questions.